Before we begin, please note this video is created using artificial intelligence tools for education purpose only. All information is based on real and verified research.
For over 8,000 years, humans have treasured one of nature's most extraordinary gifts. A golden liquid created by the smallest of creatures, pure, powerful, and timeless. This is the story of how honey is made. Inside every beehive lives a perfectly organized society. Up to 60,000 bees, each with a role, each with a purpose. Worker bees, all female, are the true architects of honey. The queen lays up to 2,000 eggs per day, keeping the colony alive and thriving. Before a single drop of honey is made, worker bees must find their source. When a bee discovers a rich field of flowers, she returns to the hive and performs an incredible waggle dance, a precise movement that tells her sisters exactly which direction to fly and how far away the flowers are. The forager bees fly out in search of nectar. A single bee visits up to 1,500 flowers just to fill her tiny honey stomach. To produce 1 single pound of honey, the colony must collectively visit nearly 2 million flowers. This is the dedication behind every jar you hold. Using a long tube-shaped tongue, called a proboscis, the bee draws nectar deep from the flower. This sweet liquid travels into a special honey stomach, a separate organ used only for carrying nectar, never for digesting food. Even during the flight home, enzymes begin transforming the nectar into something extraordinary. Back at the hive, the forager bee passes her nectar to a younger house bee mouth to mouth. This process, called trophallaxis, is passed between 3 or 4 bees over 30 minutes. With each exchange, powerful enzymes break down the complex sugars of nectar into simple glucose and fructose, the building blocks of honey. The nectar is now spread across thousands of tiny honeycomb cells. Worker bees fan their wings at an astonishing 11,000 beats per minute, turning the hive into a natural drying machine. The water content drops from 70% all the way down to just 17%. This precise evaporation is what transforms thin nectar into thick, stable honey. When the honey reaches perfect ripeness, just 17% moisture, the bees seal each cell with a cap of pure white beeswax. This natural seal is so perfect that honey never spoils. Archaeologists discovered honey in 3,000-year-old Egyptian tombs, and it was still edible. Nature's most perfect preservative. The beekeeper approaches with patience and skill. A smoker is used to gently calm the colony. The smoke triggers a natural feeding response in the bees, making them peaceful. Wearing protective gear, the beekeeper carefully inspects the frames, looking for cells that are 80 to 90% cap the sign that the honey is perfectly ripe and ready. With steady hands, the beekeeper lifts out the wooden frames, each one heavy, dripping with golden honey, covered in a living carpet of bees. Only frames where 80 to 90% of cells are sealed with white wax are selected. This ensures the honey inside has reached its perfect moisture level. In the extraction room, a heated knife slices cleanly across the frame, removing the thin layer of white wax and revealing thousands of cells filled with pure golden honey. The frames are loaded into a centrifuge extractor, a spinning machine that uses centrifugal force to throw the honey outward, collecting it at the bottom in a golden stream. The raw extracted honey flows through fine mesh filters, removing any remaining wax or debris. It then rests quietly in large stainless steel settling tanks for 24 to 48 hours, allowing any remaining impurities to naturally rise to the surface. No rushing. Nature's process demands patience. Now comes the most satisfying moment. Pure golden honey, gently warmed to preserve its natural enzymes, flows perfectly into clean glass jars. Each jar is sealed, immediately locking in every ounce of nature's work. From 2 million flowers, through the tireless effort of 60,000 bees, to this single beautiful jar. Before reaching you, every batch is tested. A refractometer checks that moisture levels are within the perfect range. Pollen analysis confirms the flower source. Pure honey has a natural pH of just 3.9, so acidic that bacteria cannot survive inside it. This is why pure honey never expires. 45 days, 2 million flowers, 60,000 bees. One jar of pure honey. This golden treasure, the only food made by insects that humans have consumed for over 8,000 years, is not just a product. It is a miracle of nature, crafted with precision, patience, and perfection. Pure honey. Nothing added. Nothing taken away. Like the video and subscribe to the channel.